Hello, and thank you for calling the Auto Glass Helpline. Today we are removing a quarter glass on a 2025 Honda CRV. We already have our WRD molding protectors in place all the way around this one. And this time we are actually using the bat because I'll show you guys, even if the window is small, as long as you can fit the footprint of the bat inside this window, you can pull it out. If you don't have or are not purchasing one of the quarter glass tools that are on their way. I still don't have a production release on those yet. I just know that they're being made. So sadly, when I was pushing this line through, we caught the edge with our poker and frayed this guy. So this line is on its last leg. This will probably be the last window. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this all from one spool here, and that way we can pull this spot back through and wrap it around a couple of times so we don't get our line snapped while we're cutting this out. So I'm going to take this, run it up and around here, and I'm just going to hold this tight to the body, come all the way around like so. You can pull this with your hands, you can wait and pull it with the actual spool, completely and totally up to you. Sometimes they slide in nice and easy. Sometimes it takes more pressure to draw these things down. So we're going to draw up all of this slack as well as our fray in the line here. Make sure we don't get our finger sucked into that as well. And looks like we are all good and tight. And go ahead and remove these here so we don't have to pick them all up off the ground here in a little bit. And we can use the U-lock or the drag on this. Sometimes you might need both. So I'm going to turn the pump back on here. I'm going to move this back down kind of towards the bottom. And let that draw down. Set that right there. And we're going to go ahead and use our U-lock. We're just going to drop that in there and pull down here across the bottom first. Make sure you are watching along the edge of your interior trim so you don't get hung up on any of the seams. And you can see this side is actually starting to pull while I'm using that other side. Turn that around to there. And give this a turn. Switch sides. And right here, because of how close we are to the trim here and how high up the bat sits right here, we're going to shift the bat down a little bit and away so we're not pulling up into that trim piece. But you can still pull down along here and finish that cut. So I'm still using our U-lock. I'm going to drop that in there and then finish this cut like so. And using the bat to remove a 2025 CRV quarter glass. Like I said, anything that you can fit the footprint of the bat in, you can pull, even if it can barely fit in there, because all you can have to do is twist and reset the bat whenever you're making those cuts to optimize your cutting angles. So one more clean removal. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.